All right, guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to do a quick video for you guys, introduce you to a brand new platform, a brand new token. Before I do that, wanted to just cover Hex right now. Basically every single day hitting a brand new all-time high. This was just over 28 cents a little while ago. And yeah, amazing stuff, guys. Those of you guys that got into Hex early on, congratulations to you guys. I do believe if you're getting in right now, it's still early. It's still early. I mean, this has potential to hit $1. Of course, do your own research. Can't promise that that's going to happen. I'm purely speculating. Obviously, my opinion is biased because I'm a holder of Hex, but I'm still buying at these prices, right? Because I think this will be at $1 soon enough. And you know, I think with Richard Hart, you know, love him or hate him, the fact of the matter is the guy has a huge ego. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. It just is what it is. I don't think he's going to let this project fail. And that benefits you and I if we're holding Hex. So a couple of you guys have asked me, how do I quote unquote register for Hex? You don't really register. You can buy the token on Uniswap. You can use, you know, several different cryptos, obviously Ethereum you can use. There is, you know, quite a bit of a gas fee. But you know, it is what it is. So again, you could buy Hex on your own. You don't need to register for anything. Now, that being said, I've been inundated with this particular token / project for a while now, right? Probably over a dozen people have hit me up in the comment section of my videos, over on Telegram, through DMs, saying, hey, take a look at this. It's a clone of Hex on BSC. You know, it's a brand new project that's been out for only a couple of months. Actually, it's been out, as I'm making this video, it's been about 2 months. And over the last couple of weeks, people have been sending me this. And the reality is people send me stuff all the time. I try to look at everything. I'll be honest with you, you know, there's times where I can't look at everything because I'm just, you know, life happens and I'm just running around. And obviously, you guys, if you're on my channel, you know that I'm traveling at the moment. But that being said, wanted to show you this here. A couple of people have been saying, hey, you know, take a look at this, take a look at this, take a look at this. This is called Rex. Okay, this is basically a clone of Hex on Binance Smart Chain. Not going to go into the details here. You can do that on your own, especially if you are familiar with Hex, if you're familiar with Axion, if you're familiar with what was the other platform? There was another platform on Tron. There's supposed to be Hex on Tron. The name slips my mind. Some of you guys might know. Post it down below if you remember that platform. It was Hex on Tron. T-Hex? No, man, I forget what it was. Anyway, if you're familiar with these platforms, then this is not going to be foreign to you. There is an auction. Okay, we're 2 months in. I believe the auction is a year. Very much like Hex, right? So, you know, getting in now, still quite early. For people that were in Hex, even people who didn't even get in on the auction, right? A whole year went by, they didn't get on the auction. Maybe they were waiting by the sidelines. Maybe they were new to crypto and didn't even know about the project. Even when they got in after the auction, they did real well. Now, again, purely speculating. I'm not saying that this is going to happen here. A lot of times we see projects like this and we say, hey, it's a clone of this successful project on another blockchain. It's going to do the same. And look, the reality is logic tells you it'll do the same. It's the same, you know, it's pretty much the same tokenomics. It's the same, it's a clone, right? It's a fork, a clone, whatever you want to call it. But this is crypto, guys. There are a few things that Rex, I'll be honest with you, there's a few things that Rex doesn't have that Hex does, which is namely 3 things. Richard Hart, who's a master promoter. It doesn't have the community. It also doesn't have the track record. Okay. Now, with that being said, because I want to give you both sides of the coin here. With that being said, it's brand new. So of course it's not going to have a track record. It's brand new. Of course it's not going to have a community. The community is being built. The track record is being built. If you're in on the beginning of it, you can reap the benefits of it, assuming that it's a successful project and you're in early. We don't know if it's going to be a successful project, and there lies the gamble. There lies the risk. And with a high risk comes high reward. With high risk comes high potential for gains. It could also mean high loss potential. I want to be very, very honest with you guys. This is a degen play straight away, right? This is a degen play. It could go sideways. It could flop. But if it's successful, if you're in on it early, that right there is more than half the battle, right? So not going to go into all of these things. You can check this out for yourself. Again, this is not going to be foreign to you. There is an explanation video that I'm going to play for you here in a second. This does the whole overview. So if you are new to this type of platform, to these staking, these CD crypto projects, this will break it down for you, right? There's a daily auction, there's big paydays. Very familiar with that if you've been in this space, right? Here's the dashboard. Of course, it is on BSC, so you need to have a MetaMask. You need to have some BNB loaded. There's a auction every 24 hours, as you can see. So you can see here, there's only 147 participants, so it's pretty new. I'm going to go ahead and get me some. I think you're limited to 2 BNB daily, unless you hold T-Rex, okay? So T-Rex is an optional token for boosting user experience and user benefits. The name is T-Rex, the token symbol is T-Rex. If you get yourself a T-Rex, I believe the maximum you can put in goes from 2 BNB daily to 5 BNB daily for MREX, right? So again, I'm still getting all the details hammered out. I pretty much get the gist of this. But again, there is a white paper you can check out. Here's the auction. So very much like Hex, where you were putting your ETH in the auction for exchange for Hex, or very much like, what was the other platform with Tron? You're basically going into the auction with Tron and getting that token. This is, BNB, right? This is on Binance Smart Chain. So you go into the auction every day, you claim your Rex every day, and then you can stake your Hex, not Hex, your Rex every day if you want. Here's the staking side. So currently I don't have any in my wallet. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into the auction. But I wanted to introduce this to you. Again, some of you guys are like, man, what are some projects that are good to get into early? I want to get into some early projects. This is one worth taking a look at, guys. Let me go to this video here. I'm going to play this video for you guys. And again, this is just an intro / preview video. I'll do updates as we move forward. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Make sure you have the bell icon. You click that bell icon so you'll get all my updates in real time. Of course, follow me on Telegram. Make sure you're, follow me there, because I'll be posting updates and such over on my Telegram. Of course, do your own research, guys. Very, very key that you do that. And yeah, check out this this project. Hopefully, it'll be a big win and a big gain for all of us. But again, can't guarantee that. We will see. Okay, it's a big gamble, big risk. Like I said before, with big risk comes big opportunities for gains. All right. So just thinking if I forgot anything, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and bite. Again, I've been kind of putting this off. There's been so many people hitting me up about this, because I've been currently traveling and doing a couple of things. I haven't had a chance to look at it, but I figured, you know what, if I'm going to get in, even if I haven't done all the research myself, again, I'm not saying you should do like me, do your research, do all that, but figured, let me throw some in. I'll dollar cost average in to this every single day, and then I'll figure it out later on. But I don't want to have the regret of, getting in later rather than sooner. Because again, with crypto, with these projects, you want to get in sooner rather than later, right? So watch this video, guys, and I will catch you on the next update. Peace.
Welcome to Rex. In this video, you'll learn about the purpose, basics, and specifics of Rex. Rex is both a cryptocurrency and a high-yield certificate of deposit. As a cryptocurrency, Rex is designed for the storage and transmission of values. In contrast to common coins or tokens, however, Rex has an integrated deposit function. By depositing Rex tokens for a certain period of time, also called staking, interest is generated. Compared to a certificate of deposit in traditional finance, REX offers immense flexibility and a far higher rate of return than anything the bank has to offer. In addition, REX offers all the advantages of a blockchain-secured, decentralized, and permissionless currency. Being a cryptocurrency also means that REX behaves like any other cryptocurrency. The price varies as people trade them, just like Bitcoin. Therefore, REX was designed in such a way to achieve the highest possible price stability. What happens when depositing REX? Technically, when a stake is opened, the REX tokens are burned and converted into shares. These shares exist for the lifetime of the stake. Once the stake is closed, the shares are deleted and REX is minted back to the user, with any interest added and any penalties deducted. So, REX pays interest in the form of more REX. The basics for the distribution of the interest is the number of shares in each stake, in proportion to the total shares. If there is a stake with 1,000 shares, and there are 100,000 shares in total, the stake will receive 1% of all interests. The total interest is a composition of the global inflation, which is 5% per year, and any penalties that might occur. But how can you influence the number of shares your stake will receive? At first, the longer the duration of the stake is chosen, the higher the number of shares, and therefore the interest rate of the stake. To put it simply, longer pays better. Secondly, when opening the stake, the number of received shares depends on the actual global share price. The higher the price for a share, the less shares are received when opening a stake. As the global share price slowly rises over time, one would choose to open a new stake early rather than late. To put it simply, earlier pays better. Let's have a look at strategies for staking REX tokens. The majority of people make a large investment and create a few random duration stakes without a sophisticated plan. That is good, but once you properly understand REX, you will be able to set yourself to earn a perpetual passive income from REX. REX is designed to produce significant returns in both interest and fiat value over the course of several years, not only one or two. Let's paint a picture of this to better illustrate the importance of sustainability. For a REX stake, imagine a farm in a huge metropolis like Tokyo. You can't feed the whole population with just one farm in a short period of time, even though you will produce a significant number of resources. However, if you create several farms and grow them from the next 10 to 15 years, you will eventually be in a position to provide the whole city with food. REX works pretty much in the same way. As mentioned before, REX offers the highest flexibility of all staking tokens in the space. So let's extend the farming example using the REX special functions. Imagine you could move your farms to the best location of your choice, or even split your farm into two and then move both wherever you want. Also, imagine you could harvest some of the crops anytime without losing the whole farm and its continuing income. Such a level of flexibility makes a significant difference, especially in the long run. That is pretty much how REX works. Let's call things by their names. With REX, a stake can be given a name, and it's possible to rename it anytime, because it's important to keep track at all times when managing multiple stakes. Also, you can move a stake to another address, which might be important for several reasons. For example, to merge the holdings of several addresses to be able to manage them more easily. Or one might even consider naming a stake Happy Birthday and send it to a friend. Like with other staking tokens, With REX, it's possible to end a stake before it matures, but this would incur penalties. To avoid such penalties, with REX, the staker may choose to just scrape off some of the interest that has already been earned, without being forced to end the stake. So, the rest of the stake is still running and earning interest. Another function never seen before is the ability to split an active stake into two stakes. It's a huge advantage to be able to adjust your stake sizes in such an elegant way. When splitting a stake, the sum of their outcomes is the same as of the original stake. With REX, there are two supportive tokens, TREX and MREX. It's not necessary to hold these tokens to use REX as a cryptocurrency or as a certificate of deposit. However, holding them lets the user enjoy special functions and benefits. For example, holding TREX grants the right to always open a new stake with the initial global share price before it starts to rise. In this way, the staker receives the high number of shares as if the stake was opened on the very first day. So, when using REX in a serious and long-term way, TREX might become very useful. There are even more advantages for TREX holders. Please find them in the REX paper. Holding a single MREX token, or maybe some more, unlocks the above-mentioned special functions: naming, moving, scraping, and splitting stakes, as well as other benefits also described in the REX paper. Although it's not necessary to hold TREX and MREX to build a proper investment strategy with REX, for a more complex and long-lasting management of multiple stakes in several accounts, the supportive tokens may come in very handy. In this video introduction, the whole REX ecosystem can only be roughly explained. For the moment, remember that REX is a unique cryptocurrency with a native high-yield staking function that comprises a completely new level of flexibility. Details on the tokenomics and all functions are described in the white paper. In the next video, you'll learn how to get REX. Thanks for watching. If you like it, please comment and share. If you have any questions, get in contact with the REX community. For your own safety, please use the official links only.